can you accomplish in 95 days? A lot, actually. Have you ever thought about running a race? Well, you have 95 days to get ready for the inaugural Salisbury Marathon, even if you don't think you can make the 26.2 miles. Here to tell us how is Salisbury Mayor Jake Day, along with City of Salisbury Public Information Director Chris Damone. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us. Okay, Mayor, the last time you were on the show, you were still, I guess, in the planning stages of the Salisbury Marathon, still announcing it and everything. Since then, a lot has happened. You've even added some more courses.
Yes, indeed. The marathon is not just a marathon anymore. So it's a running festival, and we have a marathon, we have a half marathon, and we have a 5K. So there are lots of options. If you don't feel comfortable trying to run 26.2 miles, you've got a 13.1 mile course and a 5K course.
Yeah, all doable.
That's right. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to prove that anyway.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in just a few moments, but I want to go back to the beginning.
Sure.
How did the idea of a Salisbury Marathon, or I guess running festival, even come about?
Well, look, we think of Salisbury as a growing city. It is a growing city. It's Maryland's fastest growing city. We think we've got to have a lot of the sort of signature events and sites and features that a city twice our size should have. So we're working on achieving those things and implementing those things. It's all part of our bigger vision for Salisbury as the capital of the Eastern Shore.
Sure.
A marathon is part of that, and so we brought in our in-house running expert to kind of guide us on the development of a marathon.
Yeah. So how has the response been, Chris, to the marathon since you guys announced it?
It's been fantastic so far. We've been very, very pleased with the response from the running community here in town, and then regionally as well. Part of what the mayor's vision originally for this race was to provide a destination race for people as well. So that's how we got into qualification, and I think you're
we're going to talk a little bit about the qualification for the Boston Marathon. But I know a lot of people they see the word marathon and they're like, yeah, I can't do that or anything, or even 5K. Some people don't think they're capable of that. But you actually have training available.
We do. We've got a plan up on the Salisbury Marathon Facebook page and the Salisbury Marathon website. So there's a training plan that you can follow. And in fact, you can literally follow right along with me or lead the way right in front of me. I'm going to be executing that training plan. We're running from the city park, the white pedestrian bridge in the city park. In fact, we did that this morning.
You did?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
We did a 5-mile run this morning, and some people did a 5-mile run, some did a 5K, some did a shorter distance, and people ran at different paces. So everyone sort of ran at their own comfort level, but we talked about the course before we left, and we ran, and it was relatively warm for this time of year, and it was a beautiful scenery. We had beautiful scenery for the run as well.
So you can run with the mayor.
That's
How
right.
about that? All right. So putting on an event like this, Chris, has to take a lot of hands, as you know. Can the community volunteer to help out?
Absolutely. We are currently accepting applications through the website, the Marathon website, and also through the Marathon's Facebook page for either individuals who are interested in volunteering or groups, that's scout troops or churches. The groups can be paid up to $200 per volunteer group, and they would be doing things such as either serving as flaggers on the course, manning water stations, and if you're an individual, you can do things, if you're over 21, you can help man a beer station, aid stations along the course as well. So we are asking for volunteers who are looking for something fun to do to join us.
Sure.
You don't just have to run to participate.
Right. It's going to be a great time for everyone. Okay, so I got to ask you, the logo for the Salisbury Running Fest there it is right there. This is called the Dude. Can you please explain this to everyone?
Okay, the origin of the Dude. The mayor lives, and I also live in the Camden side of town, and there are a lot of streets over there which, when you use a tracking app to track your run, the map at the end can look like various things. And one day, some friends and I, we went and we did this run, and we kind of happened upon this shape, and we went, yeah, it looks like a running guy. So originally, that guy there was part of the marathon course, and so he just sort of naturally fit as a logo. We thought, it kind of has that Olympic sort of,
Yeah. It does.
So that's how he became the logo. Now, not all of that course or that the dude thing is incorporated in the marathon course anymore. But
all right. So Chris, you touched on qualifications. This is a USATF certified course. What does that mean?
That's correct. So this is a Boston qualifier. If you are interested in running the Boston Marathon, this is a course that you can run to qualify. You need to hit a certain time for your age in order to qualify for Boston. This course provides that, and the best part about that is that this course is dead flat and super fast. That makes it really appealing to runners who are looking to get that qualification.
So we might get people from all over the country coming in, or at least the region, right?
In fact, if you look at the registration, we're already seeing that. We're seeing people from all over the country that are registering for the marathon and for the half. The half, as a part of the USA Track and Field certification, the half is also, you can use your time to certify or to qualify for the New York Marathon. So these major races that require a certain time proven in a USA Track and Field certified course prior to, they're looking for races like this, and individuals who are maybe close are looking for flat races like this. So Salisbury's Marathon, our inaugural marathon, is really a perfect course for anybody who is interested in qualifying for a bigger race in the future.
All right, I know, Mayor, your wife runs marathons. She ran Boston.
She has run Boston.
You're planning on running this.
I am.
Have you ever run a marathon before?
I have not.
You have not.
Now, I've run that distance in training, in Army training, but I've never run that in a official way at any time. So this is a first for me.
What about you, Chris? I know you. Have you run a marathon?
Handful.
Handful? Tell me about that feeling when you cross that finish line.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You always find a way to sort of better your time. And once you're running marathons consistently, and if you feel like it's something that you're going to do repeatedly, you find yourself trying to better your time, or maybe trying to go longer distances. That was what I fell into, because I'm not fast, but I can go for long stretches. So I went from marathons to longer distances, and there's nothing like the feeling of satisfaction that you get, or pride that you have from crossing that finish line.
All right, well, hopefully we talked some of you into trying one of these races that's happening. It again is what, April 28th?
April 28th, and if you go online to the website or Facebook page to register, just a reminder that all of the proceeds go to support our partners, which is Athletes Serving Athletes, which helps those with limited mobility actually run races and participate in races. So we're going to have a lot of those athletes participating with us, and their wingmen participating with us in this race. And the other is Pinwheels for Protection. Pinwheels for Protection is a campaign to end child abuse in Wycomico County, and Life Crisis Center has been putting on a 5K for the last few years for that. That 5K is now merged with the running festival, and those two groups will benefit from all of the proceeds. So you're not only making a contribution to get that shiny medal at the end and your t-shirt and participate in a festival at the end in a celebration, but you're really doing a community benefit by supporting these two great organizations.
All right. Salisbury Mayor Jake Day, Chris Simone, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It is the Salisbury Running Festival. We'll have all the details and registration on our website, delmarvalife.com. All right, don't you just run off just yet. Delmarva Life will be right back.